He's gone to Florida to see Virginia Benson. There may be a lead on your daughter.
This is supposed to be us leaving.
I fully intend to cooperate.
Yeah, well, so why are you standing here looking so beautiful?
Do you know what's silly? I'm afraid as soon as we leave this place, it'll vanish. Like in the fairy tale, the princess. When she runs away from the castle, and then when she tries to find her way back, the woods close up around her and she can't find her way back. I don't want to lose my way back to you, Tony.
You won't.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, you were right. With the hospital closed, our excuse is gone. I'm not gonna make demands, you know, and I'm never gonna ask you for more than you can give. I understand. Bobbie and Lucas have to come first, always. I want you to know that every minute of every day, I am waiting, hoping for the chance to be here with you.
And so am I. Look, this girl here. She's everywhere. Would she have kept in touch with Caroline?
Yeah, I'm sure she would if she could. She and Caroline were inseparable. Went all through school together, kindergarten to junior year. In fact, one of the reasons that Caroline took the test for Kennedy was that Carly moved, and she wanted to stay in school with her.
Carly.
Carly Roberts, Caroline's best friend.
Take two. We're supposed to be leaving right now. Now stop that.
Okay, I should straighten up in case Bobbie comes up here after school with Lucas.
I can count on one hand how many times she's come up here. In all these years, she's not exactly what you call a nature girl, you know? Plus, it's a long drive, especially with Lucas after school. The only other person that might show up here would be Frisco, and that would only be if world peace was declared tomorrow. So trust me, we can safely call this place our own.
Do you mean that maybe I could leave something here to prove to myself that it happened?
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. A sweater, maybe. It'll be my cabin sweater. I'll wear it every time we come up until you're sick of it. And you won't even be able to picture me in this place without thinking me wearing that beautiful sweater.
I didn't used to be like this.
What?
Selfish. I ask you to love me, and then I force you to hide it.
You aren't forcing me to do anything.
It's just the only thing I can think of right now.
It doesn't matter, okay? Nothing matters. Except the way that I feel about you.
Stop it.
Enough. Okay, go get the car. There will be no take three.
I love it when you order me around. It's so wonderful. I love that.
Ready?
Not a chance. Actually, we're stranded.
I've played this scene over so many times in my mind, and no matter how I start, I always come back to Tony telling me I've betrayed him. At this point, I'm afraid it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Do you want to call Luke and tell him to stop?
No. I have to find Caroline. I have to see her. What's it like for you? First time you saw Nicholas?
I knew before we ever even spoke to each other, before he walked towards me. I saw him across the nurse's station, this wonderful young boy. And I knew.
See, and that's what it's going to be like for me, too. I'm certain of it. And then, you know, after I've had a chance to talk to Caroline, if she does want me to be a part of her life, then I'll tell Tony. I'm just not like you, Laura. I can't stay away from my child, even for the man I love. I should get that. That could be Tony. Hello?
Hello, is Dr. Jones there, please?
No, he's not. This is Mrs. Jones, though. May I help you?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Jones. We've never met, but I own the cabin next to yours on the lake, and Dr. Jones asked me to keep an eye on the place.
You have nails in your purse?
I am innocent, I swear.
What a shame. I was just going to congratulate you for your thoroughness and your ingenuity, because we don't have just one flat, we have 2 flat tires. And a phone that doesn't work, which is typical for up here. It happens sometimes. So I guess I'm gonna have to walk to the neighbor's.
How far is that?
Well, that's a half mile.
Wait a minute, it's pitch black outside and freezing besides. You don't even know that their phones are working.
No, I don't. But it's still not gonna fix the flats, is it?
No, but maybe in the morning the phones will work.
That happens sometimes.
And you could tell Bobbie about the flats, and you'd even have the receipts to prove it.
This is sounding more and more like fate.
So, shouldn't we take advantage of it while we have the chance? Please, Tony?
You said you weren't gonna make demands on me.
I'm sorry. I wasn't...
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You wouldn't make a demand if your life depended on it.
I'm sorry. I wanted to stay.
So do I. I mean, after all, we do have flat tires, and it's a shame to waste them.
What?
Just glad we didn't put the fire out.
Do you have any idea where this Carly is living now?
Carly died. Yeah. In a car accident when she was 16. Her father got her this little convertible. And she had 2 other girls with her with the top down, and a drunk driver just hit them head on. It was only blind luck that Caroline wasn't in that car. Yeah, she had nightmares for months afterwards. She flat out refused to learn how to drive. I mean, losing her best friend was just did something to Caroline. Mr. Roberts sold Cinnamon, so she couldn't ride anymore, and it was soon after that those phone calls started, you know, for all the names that weren't my daughter. Yeah, she went from being a straight A student to barely getting B's. You know, Carly was never very good in school. I wonder if that didn't have something to do with it.
Do you have any pictures of Caroline in high school?
Ah, none so far. But there might be something in your yearbook.
Are you sure this is Caroline's junior class?
Oh, you won't find her in the class pictures. Oh, no. I could always rely on Caroline to be out sick on the day they took those. May I?
Yeah.
But there might be something, as I recall, in... There. That's Caroline. Caroline didn't look much different last time I saw her. Pretty girl, isn't she? You know, at first I didn't think she resembled your sister, but now, seeing this picture again, I realize their eyes are the same.
Tony,
Bobbie. Just wait.
wait for what? An explanation or for you to get dressed?
Just please don't go, okay?
Oh, okay. You want me to stay and watch? Sorry, that's a little too kinky for me. So, how long have you been planning this? Sucking up to me? Coming over to my house? Also, you could seduce my husband?
Bobbie, stop.
Don't tell me you haven't figured it out. You were what she was after all along, with her little gifts, her little favors, the way she couldn't do enough for us. She sure couldn't do enough for you.
Yeah, well, at least I make him happy, which is more than you can say for yourself, lady. You think he would be here with me if you were what he wanted? If you had anything he wanted?
Carly.
Don't you stop her. Go ahead, Carly. Go ahead. Tell me off, because I want him to hear. I want him to hear. Maybe then he'll know what a little witch you really are.
Did she ever ask about her birth mother or show any interest in finding her?
You'd think she would, huh? I mean, if only to hurt me when things got bad between us. But no. Caroline never mentioned her birth parents at all. Luke, please be careful when you find her. I mean, it's bound to be difficult. Coming face to face with family she never even knew she had.
You didn't tell her that Bobbie and I are looking for her.
And there wasn't time. And truthfully, I didn't want to scare her off. I was just so grateful to hear from her.
Well, I'm gonna try to make sure that that happens again. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I'd given up hope when you arrived at my door the first time. But now I really believe I'm going to see my daughter again.
So do I.
Oh, come on, Carly. This is your chance. Tell me again how I'm not good enough for my own husband.
She never said that.
Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Just now. You just didn't happen to hear her. You were too busy looking at all that fresh young cleavage. Hey, you draped that sheet like a pro, honey. I should know.
Is that the way you dress for your lovers? Huh? Dr. Alan Quartermain and Damian Smith?
Carly, no.
You told her?
Of course not.
Obviously, she knows. Apparently, she did her homework. Not the kind we were paying her to do, but still profitable, huh, Carly? Do you even care that you left me alone on BJ's birthday? I was worried about you. I wanted to help. Silly me. I thought you were off grieving for our daughter, when the truth is you probably didn't even remember the
You
date.
stop it. Now, I understand you're hurt, but don't you drag BJ through this.
Oh, well, there you have it. I walk in on my husband and his mistress having sex in our cabin on our anniversary, and somehow I'm in the wrong. Well, maybe someday you can explain to me how you come to that. Right now, I have to leave because I think I'm gonna be sick.
You can't do
Don't.
that.
Don't touch me. Not after her. You liked our family once, and you admired the way we loved each other. In the 5 minutes before you decided to go after my husband, did you ever stop to think about what you were destroying?
Bobbie.
Let go.
The 5 minutes before you dumped me. Did you?
Bobbie. Bobbie, I know you don't want to hear this, but you're in no condition to drive, okay?
Why are you gonna tell me you even care?
I'm sorry.
But you're not. That's the worst part. How can you do it? How? It's our anniversary. Did you remember that?
Yes.
Oh, so what? You just decided to celebrate it with Carly?
I had a flat tire.
Oh, thank you for telling me. It's really nice to know that if you hadn't had a flat tire, you would have gone straight from her arms into mine. We don't spend much time in each other's arms lately, do we? No. You were good, though, you know. You really had me believing it was my fault. The distance. First I blamed it on BJ, then I blamed it on myself. I said the wrong things, I did the wrong things. I pushed you too far, not far enough. When I reached out, you said there was nothing to discuss. And when I tried to disagree, I was pressuring you, my God. When I suggested we adopted a child, you accused me of trying to replace BJ. You tried to make me feel guilty when the truth was you didn't want a distraction from
That's not
Carly.
true. It's not true.
So how long have you two been together? As far back as the fiasco birthday party, or was it farther back than that? The nurse's ball? And physical therapy sessions? When you gave her the money, was it for tuition or was it for services?
Okay,
rendered?
all right, stop. I understand you're hurt, but you know this is happening to all of us, not just you, and it's no one's fault.
It's Carly's, and it's yours. For hopping into the sack from the first sweet young thing who came along.
Oh, at least I had the decency to wait until you had cheated twice.
Once, Tony.
Twice.
Once! One desperate time with Damien. Days after my daughter died. When my husband, the man who was supposed to love me, had thrown me out of the house and refused to look at me. That's really when all this started, isn't it? That's when you went away from me and you never came back. And all the therapy and the starting over and the trying to reconnect. All the time you were looking down on me because I'd been unfaithful and you were Mr. Perfect. Well, not anymore. Welcome to the human race, Tony. Glad you could join us.
You should listen to yourself, you know. For more than 2 years, we've had nothing but agony. It's like false starts, half-hearted reconciliations, and the pain that we've been through either strengthens a marriage or it tears it apart. It's pretty obvious what's happened to us, isn't it?
No, because we were stronger than that. We should have been. You should have been.
sorry.
No, this is my fault. I wanted you so bad. I just never thought. Poor Bobbie. Her walking in on us like that and those things that I said, I must have been crazy.
No. You were upset. I mean, because we all were. People say things when they're upset that they don't mean.
Bobbie meant what she said. You know what? She was right. I did want you. Not in the beginning, the way that she said, but for a long time. And I should be sorry. You and Bobbie were happy before I came here.
No, Carly, Bobbie and I share so much. You know, some of it is love, a lot of it is pain, because we patch things up and then they come apart again, and it's over and over all the time. So it's not your fault. When you first met us, if it was a good spell, it was just because that's what it was. But we would be exactly in the same place right now, even if I had never, ever kissed.
Yeah, but we did.
I know. And you know what? No matter how hard I try, I can't regret it.
That makes two of us, okay? But believe it or not, I never meant to hurt Bobbie. I didn't. I just tried to believe that she didn't exist. You know, that what we have is totally separate from the rest of your life. And I told myself, as long as I didn't ask for more than you could give, it was okay for me to be happy, right?
And I just tried to protect you. Will you believe that, okay?
I do.
Okay, all right, okay. It's all right now. Now, listen, I have to go get somebody to help me with the car, okay? I can't leave Bobbie alone right now.
You know the drill.
Hi, babe. It's me. I'm on my way home. Florida was interesting. Found out something very interesting. See you soon. I love you.
Bobbie Jones, this is Carly Roberts.
Miss Jones, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Monica told me you were head OR nurse. That's quite a job in a hospital this size.
Hi, Mommy. Daddy fell down. Oh.
Wow.
It's nothing serious. I think he might have pulled his hamstring.
Does it hurt?
No, just in the vicinity of my pride. Oh!
Whatever possessed you anyway?
You mean who? It's my fault. Lucas wanted me to teach him how to roll.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but Dr. Levy was looking for you, and he said it's important. Carly?
And as much as I would love to take the credit for this whole operation, it actually goes to Carly, because she's been planning it for weeks.
Well, isn't that sweet? Thank you, Carly. Ah, you are here.
You're back early.
Just a day. I thought I'd surprise you.
It's supposed to be my birthday celebration. So I come home in my scrubs, looking like death wormed over, and find Carly here in my dress, in my house, playing hostess, making eyes at my husband. Damn you!